Now I wasn't going to film this because it is a right bodge, but as you can see, broken pin. Now the pin breaks because the thing's so knackered. And basically the tube where the bushes should be, and I believe the bushes should be either end, they've long gone. And basically the pin just keeps wearing until it snaps in the middle because it's smaller diameter in the middle than it is on the outside. So what I've done is I've machined a pin to fit in these two holes, this hole here and that hole there. So here's the pin. I did it off camera because I wasn't going to really record this anyway. And I've got a bit of bushing here that I found. It's not quite big enough really for the absolute knackered arm, but it's the biggest bit of bronze I can find. But as it goes in, it becomes tight after about 5-8 mil. So what I'm going to do first of all is bore this out to fit the pin, and then I'm going to cut off 2 lengths and put a taper on it on the outside. Podge, I know. Then I'm going to bash them in, not too hard obviously, bit Loctite on it. I've got a bit of aluminium there which I might just use to help support the outer part, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, the thing's just so knackered. Paid 150 quid for it 10 years ago and it's absolutely knackered, but it keeps on going, but it does have a habit of breaking its pin. So if I can make some effort, realistically the arms need to come off and be machined nice and true, but that's never going to happen. So bodge it is. Now the inside of this tube is coming out at about 25.14 metric. Bit of an odd size, but I guess it was probably 25. I don't know, a little bit of slop. That's not good. And the bar comes in at 25.8. So not a lot to come out of here at all really. So got my boggle ring bar already in here. Changed the tip over to a CCGT and it's a 09. These are ideal for soft metals, aluminium, brass, bronze. Let's touch off and see what we've got. So we've got to take out 0.6 of a millimetre, not a lot. So let's see what happens. What have I got it in? I've got it in 755 RPM. Touched off there, put in, of course you've got to go back to front when you're doing it like this. 1, 2, 0.3. Theoretically I need to take out 0.6, so 2 passes at 0.3. What I first need to do though, right, that's good enough. Okay. Let's put a nice finish on that actually. Well, I say finish, I haven't finished yet. So 25.26. So I'll put on 0.3 and that should just leave me with a fraction gap, not much. Let's have a go. That'll do me. A little bit of play, that's fine. Need somewhere for the oil to go. Oil, did I say? Be lucky. I'm impressed with the finish of that, even for me. I think the next step is to machine that end off. Good enough, I don't want to go too far. That was lovely and shiny until I touched it with greasy fingers. Okay, now next, taper. What taper do I put on there? I have no idea. I'm just going to put some on it. So I've put on about 3 degrees because that looks about right. No other reason, just winging it as usual. run it out there and just poke it in the hole and see what it feels like, basically. You were. So I've just tried it. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but there's a mark just about there that seems to bind up. So I'm going to lengthen this cut. I'm happy with that.